Coming up today on This Is True Really News, Culinary Corner. If you like culinaries, the way I like culinaries,
we have your corner.
We've got a corner on the culinary
corner thing.
Yeah. So please like, subscribe, and follow.
The culinization of corners.
You can only eat in the corner. I'm sorry. This is the way it's going to work. So if you've liked, subscribed, and
we
followed.
We have 3 people still waiting to.
By the way, guys, that's working for us. It's doing really good things for us. Thank you. Please keep it up. If you want to leave a comment wherever you find us. We'll get it. And if you have something long,
well, you can leave us a comment and we'll find it, whether we actually get it.
Yeah, that's true. If you want something longer, you want to send us stories that you find that you think are worth our time, please send them to TITR@netradio.network.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true.
Really?
As far as you know.
Did we back when, in 23, did we talk at all about the Philadelphia, actually the Pennsylvania, is it the Saucon Valley Middle School?
Boy, it doesn't ring a bell.
The school district had banned the Satanic Temple from using its facilities. About that. Okay.
Yeah, I remember something about that. Yeah.
The After School Satan Club, or Educating with Satan. That's witty. Well, it was November 16th, 2023. The district agreed to cover the temple's attorney's fees and give the club the same access to facilities as comparable groups. However,
the Dancing with the Divine group has their own space.
Well, there'd be no fundamentalists there, though.
Yeah, oh, I'm sorry about that.
However, the Satanic Temple noted that the school district didn't run clubs. They said they don't run clubs in districts where there are no Christian-based religious programs. And the district's Good News Club appeared to be defunct at that point.
Okay.
So the school district paid their attorney's fees and nothing happened for a year. I've tried to check. I don't know if they have them now.
Oh, my goodness.
But the After School Satan Club, Educating with Satan, was a winner and a tire. They played to a push in the courtroom.
Does that not okay? Now, do they get a point or a point and a half?
They get 1 point.
And what does the little baby Jesus get?
Probably annoyed as hell.
One would think.
I would hope.
Culinary Corner, sandwiches from the past. Are you ready? You're going to love this.
But I'm not.
The oyster sandwich. In the U.S. in the 19th and early 20th centuries, oysters were a popular sandwich filling. Sandwiches known as oyster loaves were featured in Randolph's cookbook and guide, The Virginia Housewife, in 1824, and numerous entries in Eva Green Fuller's up-to-date sandwich book in 1909. That's more than 100 years ago.
Almost 58.
The first and most basic recipe from Fuller's book instructs readers to supply a dash of Tabasco sauce, lemon juice, and oil to chopped raw oysters. Slather the mixture on white bread and top it off with a lettuce leaf. And I will concede, I'm interested in that. But I do sushi. So
I really would like more of the Ukrainian shrimp salad that my pastor's lovely bride made for us last night.
Oh, really? What was that like?
It's like Ukrainian shrimp salad.
Those friggin' Ukrainians, they have words for everything.
For everything.
Yeah, food.
They had lived there for a few years.
Okay.
And I took like this little dab of it.
Yeah.
Because I'll try anything sort of once.
And?
Yeah, it was delicious.
This I would love to try.
And I was going to bring some home for Robin, but I got waylaid when she offered me to take home a dessert instead.
I can see the problem you would have with that.
Yeah, right away my mind discombobulated and dessert.
Let's go to the pickle sandwich. Now, this one's a bit this is a bit of a misnomer. There are chopped pickles in the pickle sandwich.
Yeah.
But in the instructions in 1916's salad, sandwiches, and chafing dish recipes, also calls for mixing the brine.
Should you use some powder, that poor dish.
I also call for mixing the brined vegetable with whipped cream, mayonnaise, and grated horseradish, and adding chopped cooked beef to the mixture atop buttered bread.
Something's missing from that pickle sandwich.
What? The marshmallow fluff?
That'd be about it.
Yeah. If my wife saw me with all of that out and the whipped cream,
She'd kill you.
Yeah. She would throw me right out the door.
You would be
Here's the one you're going to love.
memory.
The yeast sandwich. I
don't know. I've heard that popularity is rising. So
in the
I'll show myself out.
Yeah, really? Can you kick yourself too?
No, actually, no, not for a long time.
Well, call Robin, have her kick you when she gets home. In the 1930s, there was a push on the part of Fleischmann's to promote the nutritional benefits of its yeast product, resulting in an entry in Florence A. Cowell's 1001 Sandwiches, 1936. Guess what was 1001th, right? This one. Cowell's calls for 5 drops of table sauce to be added to a cake of compressed yeast, with the resulting paste spread on a cracker or bread. Regardless of whether the table sauce was meant to be ketchup, Worcestershire sauce, or other ingredient,
Worcestershire Massachusetts sauce?
Yes, or other ingredient, this sandwich did little to help the ultimately unsuccessful attempt to enhance American cravings for yeast-filled meals. There you go.
I usually get all the yeast I need in the bread.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yep.
And I still want to try the oyster sandwich. That really looks good. Tabasco sauce, lemon juice. Oh, yeah.
Now I have to call Carol and find out if she has any of the salad left.
That would be delicious.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
And I'm wondering, how did we miss this? From KOIN back in 2023, and it's kind of food related, sort of.
Coin? Is that a Las Vegas radio station?
I don't know. Where's Newburgh?
Everywhere. There has to be a Newburgh in. Oh, okay.
Hang on. Let me move that. It's up here so I don't. There we go. A large inflatable Burger King Whopper came loose outside a restaurant in Newburgh, Oregon, and took off through the windy streets, according to Coin TV. The sandwich, not a real one, the inflatable kind, began its journey around 7 a.m. It crashed into a smoke shop before hitting an American flag and another business. Amy Kepler of the Newburgh Police Department, who I'm sure muttered to herself, "Why did I show up today?"
What the hell?
Said strangely, they did not receive a single 911 call about the mobile Burger King Whopper. No injuries were reported.
Okay.
Or damage.
Oh, really?
Reported to police.
Wow.
That it all happened very quickly and it didn't even affect traffic. Kind of like Burger King and affecting McDonald's profit. It just not much there.
It's hardly worth it then going on a flying spree like that.
I know. And the worst part is I couldn't find any video and I looked. So to all you Burger King inflatable Whoppers, if you're going to be a nuisance, and I have no problem with that because it gives us material, do it where one of every person in the country can get a video of you.
There we go.
That would be cool.
Take a lesson from the lady who poops on car hoods.
Don't take that lesson. No, not that lesson.
From Reason.com. A Connecticut judge is
It
dismissed.
was a great idea with the best of intentions. I love that.
For those of you who have never seen one of the videos on Reason.com, that what do they call it? What's the title of it? The series?
Unintended consequences.
Unintended consequences. If you've never seen it,
It's a marvelous idea. What could go wrong? And then it always does, because
there's always two sides
the worst
to the
part
coin,
is they just
guys.
never thought it through. And all of those I've heard, I've thought, if you sat for just a second,
You might have.
you would have said, no, that won't work. But
Anyway, those are worth watching. They're
Yes, they
funny.
are.
Connecticut judges dismissed 3 breach of peace charges against Lauren Noble, founder and executive director of Yale University's conservative Buckley Institute, after parking
because
attendant.
if you had a Yale University liberal Buckley Institute, he would come
implode.
back.
It would implode. You know why he did laugh in at one time? They offered to
Money?
fly him out on a plane with 2 right wings. After parking attendant Jerno Allen falsely accused her of using racial slurs against him on 3 occasions in July 2023 at a New Haven parking lot. Imagine somebody making something like that up, huh? Noble
I'm
endured
thinking of Juicy
Smollett.
There was a council lady or something in Pennsylvania who said they tried. Yeah.
Noble,
and Angel Reese talking about the racist
Lord.
crowd in Indianapolis.
Yeah, shut up, Angel. You're not as good as she is. Just play. Learn. Do you realize 43% of her rebounds
Are hers?
are me bounds? She can't shoot.
Yes.
These are layups she's missing.
If you had Rudy Gobert and her on a team
Yeah.
and made 70 points,
Yeah.
the other 3 people on the court had a hell of a night.
Noble endured nearly a year of legal battles, spent tens of thousands of dollars in legal fees, to have prosecutors drop the charges March 27th, 2025, when video evidence contradicted Allen's claims and revealed inconsistencies in his story. By the way, that video
Yeah.
has been available to police since July of 2023.
Which means none of this had to happen.
It was not reviewed for months. You, sir, in the back with the quizzical look.
Why? How come?
No, don't know. There's been no answer on that. The quote here from her is, video evidence that existed from day one fully exonerated me, just as I said from the very beginning, she said in a statement. Ms. Noble. The fact that it took nearly a year and exorbitant legal fees to get this outcome is inexcusable.
Agreed.
Which, smell that?
Is that
Yeah, I think it is.
the fragrance of a large lawsuit?
Huge. This is not going to go well for any of them. And she has every right to slam the door on their toes.
Oh. In a heartbeat. I'm guessing her biggest trouble will be wading through the 100,000 attorneys that want to take this case.
Oh, yeah, they're chasing her like crazy right now. Some are proposing marriage, I don't know if she's married or anything, so. But she seems like a lovely gal.
I like her.
This is true, really news. Send email to TITR@netradio.network.